Welcome to my kitchen renovation. Hello everyone, as you see in today's video, I am going to be sharing my kitchen renovation with you. I did this on a very strict budget. I honestly don't know how much money I spent, but it had to be no more than I want to say $200, honestly, because I already had a lot of the products. So I'm just showing you how brown it was. This is the original kitchen. I have not updated anything but 3 of the appliances: stove, refrigerator, and a microwave. The cooktop is still working. That's why I haven't replaced that yet. But I have a fix for that. All about saving money. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I share a lot of different things here, mostly art, and just how to better your life, better yourself with doing things yourself. All right. I was undecisive on the color of gray that I was going for, so these are just practice. I used chalk paint so I didn't have to prime or sand or anything. If you have these type of cabinets, it's going to be your best way to go. I try to get as close to that grayish color right there as I could. It was just very hard for some reason. I ended up doing it after maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 tries, like that color right there. But it still ended up being a little different. It took a lot of effort, to be honest, to find what I was looking for. So I'm just going to be showing you here of how I mixed my paint. That's the brand I use. I find it at Walmart. That big bottle there, yes, that's considered a big bottle. It's like $7. The little ones are like $1.50 or something like that. It's really thick. You do not honestly need a lot of it, and you can also water it down a little bit if you need to make it go on a little bit more smoother if you want less texture. But this is how you get gray. You can do black and white and yellow, or just yellow and black. It depends on the color of gray, like undertones, that you are looking for. So you can just mix and play around with it until you get what you're looking for. I ended up using elephant gray at the bottom, which is that color there. Real deep. Almost look kind of bluish a little bit when the light hits it a certain way. That's the color I use for the bottom. And this top color right there is called, I forgot, I think it's Silver Lining, I think. This was actually the first color I did. It ended up being a little bit too blue for me. Yeah, a lot of work. I did actually go back over this with a lighter gray. So this one was just gray, I think. I think this is what that one was. And then I went over with the Silver Lining, which is a very, very light gray. That's what I was going for. And I had a learning curve with that gun, so I ended up doing my last 2 coats. One more coat of paint and the coat of polyacrylic by hand. Ended up being a lot easier because my hand hurt for like 2 weeks after spray painting all of those cabinets. And this color here is just a white, off-white type of beige color. And I did mix some stuff in on this one too. And I actually had to go over this because it started chipping. I think I put too much of that, whatever that stuff is, that white powdery stuff, carbonyrate, whatever they call it, that you use to make your chalk paint with. But it ended up working out in the long run. hard part is done. What I'm doing now is adding a third coat of the polyacrylic, and the more you add, the better for your longevity, especially when you have a lot of hands touching things, and especially if you have a toddler. Like, I put extra layers on the bottom cabinets. I end up using that whole thing of sealer. And you definitely need to do this. You can either do wax or you can do this. This was a lot easier for me. And that's a, I don't know, like a sample gray I had that was very close to the elephant gray that I ended up getting. So you see how it's very dark, almost like a gunmetal. I think that's what that one was called. It was like a sample that I got out of Lowe's that was on like sale for 50 cents or something. And there's some of the ivory for the trifold door, and that's what I use to store cleaning things in. It's a pantry, but I'm not going to use it as a pantry because I have so much storage space for food underneath the cabinets. So I may eventually do that over to add more shelving and paint the inside of that and get it all fancy looking. But as long as it has doors on it, it's fine. So I end up doing like 3 coats on here to cover it up. Chalk paint is great to work with. Now these were the pulls I ordered from Amazon. As you see, the screw goes on the back and they're real metal. That's why I was kind of banging them right there. Um, I ended up setting them back because I was like, I don't want to screw any additional holes and cause unnecessary work. So I ended up cleaning these with the degreaser. I had a TSP, but I don't want to follow all those directions. And those are the screws I just degreased. Oh, sorry, showed that chicken. I'm going to end up spray painting these silver. And I'm showing you that here because I had already kind of put them back on to see how they would look spray painted black. Didn't like them, so I decided to do this. I took the handles off, but I kept the hinges on, and this is how I end up painting them. To do this, I just mixed like a drop of water and sprayed some of the spray paint inside of there. And what this does, it keeps the spray paint from drying out, in my opinion, and it just keeps it from also spreading. Dry, like what I just say, whatever I just said. It just makes it easy to spread and keeps it from drying out. If I didn't say that right the first time. But this is what I did, and I did not worry about kind of going over because honestly you can't see it. And the little marks like there, you can end up painting over it if you have some extra paint left over. Or you can take your time and take all the hinges back off if you end up not liking it and spray painting them. But this went a whole lot faster. It took like maybe 30 minutes to do all of those. But honestly, I just didn't feel like it. And yeah, I probably should have spray painted them at first, but I was like, maybe I was going to keep them black. But I'm definitely glad I ended up painting them because they look so much better. The next thing I'm going to work on is a stove cover. I ordered this piece of wood from Home Depot. I just took the measurements, and you put them into the portal, and I will try to remember to leave a link at the bottom because I did not have the tools to cut wood, and I kind of end up messing up. I'm not going to show all of what I done because there could be a separate video for this because it took a while. But I also use placemats just to give it a different flair, to be different than all the ones I've saw. And I did not put any calligraphy, writing, or any decals or anything like that on it because I didn't want to. Like I said, I just wanted mine to be a little bit different from what I saw. And the wood I ordered ended up being a little bit too short. So if you're not good at measuring, have someone else do it because I had to kind of adjust my handle areas to overlap to fit the stove. I was like maybe, I don't know, 6 inches off on both sides, something like that. I think I actually did the measurements upside down. Next, we're going to cover the countertops with this contact paper, and I got this from Walmart. I really wanted to paint it, but I could not decide on anything. So I put this on for now, and it is temporary for me because I want something a little bit more permanent and a little bit more durable. And this was just, something I did on a whim. That's why it took me so long, because this was the last thing that I honestly needed to do, or one of the last things that I needed to do. So I went ahead and put those on. And I'm going to do a few more other things, so I'm just going to let you continue to watch. If you have any questions about anything, you know what to do. And I hope you like the end result. It took me maybe 2 months to do this, and it was just me procrastinating on a lot of things. I'm very indecisive when it comes to home decor. Of course, you want it to look nice and you don't want to rush it. And I'm on a budget to do certain things because I'm also doing my living room and my bathroom and my bedroom over, as well as my hallway and my den. So I want to be as budget friendly as I can because I have to stretch the budget across and not do a lot of unnecessary spending. So enjoy the rest of the video. Hit subscribe to see more. This is a multi-talented channel where I do all types of artistic things, not just one specific thing. I like to do a wide array of art. So come on and join the family if you're interested. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Da-da-da! This is the final result. A lot of that decor you see is from AliExpress. That decal is. That little picture you see hanging up there is from Dollar General, $5. So I'm all about budgeting. I hope you guys enjoy the outcome. I'm so in love with the kitchen. I will share once I decide what to do with my countertops on a permanent basis, but I really like this kitchen. I'm thinking about adding some embellishments to the cabinet. Someone gave me a tip on how to add the little wood pieces. I don't know what it's called. I forgot, but it's like when you just add wood to the cabinet. So these are the original 100% wood cabinets. I don't want to get rid of them because remember, they're not broke and I'm not going to fix it, but I can paint it and make it as different as I possibly can. Everything tied together perfectly for me and my particular opinion, for my taste. Um, I enjoy how it look. I enjoy doing this. So if you want to see more content like this, just stay tuned. I have my bedroom to share. I was waiting on a piece to come in for that, so that's why I haven't did that. And I also will show you how organized inside of those cabinets and make them look better than they did at first. Underneath there needed a lot of work done, and I did that as well. So let me know what you guys think. And I don't know if I said, but these curtains were like $7.98 from Walmart. I didn't use the violets that came with it because I wanted to keep my little lace violets there. I still need to get some new lighting up there. I didn't do that because I'm going to most likely tie that in into the den. The deep freezer is in the den, so I'm not going to share that just yet. I'm going to show all of that when I do the seating area over there over. So I'm going to work on that maybe once it warms up a little bit because I'm going to do some more painting, and I want to do that while it's kind of warm, so it won't take long to dry. So thank you for staying to the end. Once again, my channel is Neferpersona, where I share little bits and pieces of my life and my style. So it's a multi-niche channel. So if you're interested in this type of content, come on, join the family. I would love to have you aboard. See you guys in the next one and enjoy. Bye.